Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy Bowser Jr. Fan 13, and welcome to the next Mega Man game we're going to be playing. We're back on the Game Boy games, and we're tackling the next game, Mega Man World 2. So, fun fact about this game, Mega Man World 2 wasn't built by Minakuchi Engineering. It was worked on by another company, and apparently Capcom regretted hiring this company because it seems like they didn't know what they were doing, and I guess you could kind of see here, but it's still a Mega Man game at the end of the day, so, I mean, not much needs to be said, but yeah, so same deal, 4 Robot Masters, well, actually it's 8 Robot Masters, so we're dealing with the rest of the Mega Man 2 Robot Masters, as usual. So let's go ahead and take on Crash Man, or Clash Man. Oh yeah, Clash Man is Crash Man's name in Japan. Just thought I wanted to bring that up. So in this game, Mega Man can still run and jump and shoot. They gave him the slide from Mega Man 3 as well as Rush, but we don't get access to any of the Rush abilities instantly. Which is why if we beat Crash Man, we'll get a Rush ability afterwards, but yeah, it's kind of weird. Another thing I should bring up, well, alright, so listen, one thing I wanted to bring up with the Mega Man games, well, even though the Game Boy games are kind of reusing assets and music and all that stuff for the games, with some slight different changes and all that stuff. Can I just say that, look, listen, I love Mega Man's music. Like, Mega Man has one of the best songs in the entire franchise. Like, I'm not even gonna deny it. But, let me be brutally honest with you all. I think, in my personal opinion, Mega Man World 2's soundtrack is awful. Like, I'm not even exaggerating, like, and I'm not saying that because of the Game Boy's sound quality, like, because the Game Boy does have good music, especially in the other Mega Man World games, but just, in my opinion, World 2's soundtrack is just terrible. Like, there's not a single song in this entire game that sounds catchy or good. Like a majority of the songs are just bad. And, I mean, to be fair, it is kind of because of the whole, because of the sound font that they were using for this game, but like, even so, I don't like any of the songs in this game. Like, why couldn't they just stick with the remixes from the NES games, like, instead of giving us this hot garbage you call a soundtrack? I'm sorry to anybody who likes Mega Man World 2's soundtrack, but it just doesn't do it for me. It's just awful, like, God. What's going on with Mega Man World 2? Is there a plot in this game? Apparently, yeah. I don't know if I talked about the plot in World 1, maybe because it didn't really matter all that much, but World 2's plots, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's kind of confusing and a little dumb, so, you'll see what I mean. So basically, the whole setting with this game is that apparently Dr. Wily snuck into the Kronos Institute, and he basically stole this time machine called the Time Skimmer. It's a time machine that allows you to go only to the future and to the present. And I guess Dr. Wily was trying to use this machine to, like, alter time and go to the past, but he can't go to the past because it can only take him to the future. So he does do that indeed, but yeah. And trust me, folks, it's gonna get even more confusing from this point on. But that's all I'm gonna say for now, because all will be revealed later on. And we're finally at Crash Man. Originally, when I played this game, I used to go after Metal Man first, because, hey, Metal Blade be busting up the game, and it's just goated. But, I decided to go after Crashman instead because Crashman, I remember, even with the Mega Buster or his weakness, he's very easy to beat, so yeah, it's a good thing I decided to take on Crashman first, because Metal Man does give me some problems when I fight him with the Buster only, especially if I don't have any E-Tanks, so it's a good thing I've actually decided to switch it up and go after Crashman instead. But yeah, that's basically what I gotta say about the game for now. And I mean, even though it was worked on by a different company, I mean, I guess they got the simple stuff of Mega Man to a T. Like, you still collect weapons, and you still beat Robot Masters, and all that stuff, so not much needs to be said about that. Oh, I love this little cute sprite art of Mega Man and Rush. And we got both Rush Coil and the Clash Bomb, which is what Crash Bomber is called in Japan. But, yeah. Alright, and now it's time to finally deal with Metal Man himself. So, is Metal Blade still broken in this game as it was in Mega Man 2? Well, you guys tell me, it's Metal Blade. I'm just kidding, yeah, it is still the most broken weapon. Like, no matter which Mega Man game you play, Metal Blade will always be the most overpowered weapon in the entire game. But either way, it's still a great weapon, and yes, I'm gonna be spamming the shit out of this weapon the entire game, because, listen, you give me access to the best broken weapon in the entire game, of course I'm gonna abuse the shit out of it. That's just how it goes. That's just the way the cookie crumbles. So... yeah, even so, this game, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like even with the terrible soundtrack and the confusing story, like, I think because of the confusing story and the terrible soundtrack, World 2, like, out of all the Mega Man World games, World 2, in my opinion, is the weakest out of all of them. I mean, I may not like World 1 because of its difficulty, but World 2, I mean, I'm actually not gonna lie to you guys, World 2 is pathetically easy, and I'm not just saying that, like, you guys are gonna see me breeze through this game, like, completely, easily, because, well, not just because of Metal Blade, but because there's barely any challenge in, this collection, as far as I know. So, that's basically, all... ah, dang it. Okay, let's do that again. Alright, I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to think of something else, because not much needs to be said about this game. I mean, other than it's just too easy, and, yeah, it's not that impressive, especially with its, story and terrible soundtrack. I'm sounding like a broken record, folks. I'm sorry. It's just... this game doesn't have much to offer. Now, you may be wondering, so since Mega Man World 1 had an extra Robot Master, does this game have an extra Robot Master? Well, yes it does, but it's not what you're gonna be expecting, so your expectations are gonna be, well, whether it's disappointing or exciting to you, that's entirely what you guys think about the whole situation, but yeah. But I will talk about the Robot Master when we get to, well, when we get to the Mega Man 3 robots, because I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys. Since Inker had his own stage in the first game, this next Robot Master, he doesn't have a stage at all. It's just you going through, the Mega Man 3 Robot Master's stages and fighting them, and then you fight, the next guy immediately. You'll see what I mean when we get to the next part. So anyways, Metal Man. He's still the same as usual. He still jumps and spams his metal blades. He's still, crazy powerful. I could not hit this dude with a Crash Bomber at all. Like, he just keeps jumping and spamming the shit out of his weapon, and I'm not able to get a single hit on this man, so I had to resort to using the Mega Buster, which, I mean, I felt like maybe Crash Bomber wouldn't be able to hit him anyways, because, yeah. And it's a good thing I actually brought an E-Tank with me, making this fight a little more easy to deal with. So, there's that. Alright, just gonna heal myself with the E-Tank, and yeah, we should be good. Alright, so, just gonna take a few more shots, and we're done. And since we beat Metal Man, we get access to the most broken weapon, Metal Blade, which is to be expected. And we also get Rush Marine too. Yeah, they brought back Rush Marine. Only this time it actually does have some uses in this game, more than it did in Mega Man 3. So that's cool. But that's all we have for today, folks, so you all know the drill. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I shall be seeing you guys in the next part. Peace out, everyone!